Hey, it was good with y'all. It's your boy Wrestling Geek back with another review slash just more so review. So yeah, we're back with another review for this time for Survivor Series War Games. I kind of like the name of that now. I hope they keep that long term. I don't know if it's gonna be permanent, but I know as of right now, 2022, it was a thing. Before we start this video, don't forget to get you some Made by Black merch, as always. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this pay-per-view. I got the notes right here in my hand as always. And we're going to start off with the literal first match. The women's War Games match, which I think is a really good way to start off a pay-per-view. Start off with a banger. The real reason we're all here. The reason we wanted to see this pay-per-view. And you had Team Damage Control, which was obviously Bayley, Dakota, and Io Sky with Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley versus Team Bianca with Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss. Who else was on the team? That's bad. I forgot. Oh yeah, Mia Yim, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. So this match was really fun, high flying everywhere. Io Sky jumping off of the top of the cage, backflip, not leaving looking what she does. But I've heard she's done more impressive things than that. But once again, I didn't watch NXT, so I heard she's done more impressive things than that. But that was a really good, impressive spot to me. I think the Bayley coming off the top, jumping into the table with Dakota and Io on the table. I think that was a pretty good spot. I think it looked kind of painful for Becky's side. But I think that was a really good spot and the way it was and where it connected and where it landed. So I think that's pretty cool. The most of the match was pretty solid. I like how Bianca started with her being the leader of the team and the initiator. So she felt the need to go ahead and start the match out, which I think is cool. Good way to start it off. She started off with Dakota Kai, the local punching bag for some random reason. I don't care for that. But she's a local punching bag all of a sudden. And as you expect, I mean, she got a little offense in, but Bianca with that for the most part. Then Io Sky came in, 2-on-1 advantage. You know how they went boom, 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 back and forth, back and forth. I mean, Bianca's still going to hold her own because she's got to look strong. And then for Team Bianca, I think Asuka came in. I love the Asuka versus Io back and forth. I love when they doing those two get in the ring. We need a one-on-one feud with them. I don't know how we're going to get it, when we're going to get it, but I know we need a one-on-one feud with Io Sky and Asuka. It will be absolutely phenomenal to get that. So we got to get that. I don't know who kept coming in back and forth. I think for the Team Damage Control was, like I said, it was Dakota, Io. I think Nikki came in next. Then for Team Bianca, I think Alexa came in next. I believe it was either Alexa or Million, but the point is they kept going back and forth. So everybody got in the ring. Rhea came in, looked dominant, whooping everybody's ass as always, and expected, until she got the mist blown in her face by Asuka, which I think is a pretty good spot just to kind of neutralize her for a little bit, so she won't look weak, but she still looks strong in the process. But it was a fun, crazy match. Team Bianca ended up winning the match, which isn't really surprising. Damage Control damn near at this point is buried. Unfortunately, I don't know what the hell they got going on, but they're damn near buried at this point. Dakota's once again a fucking punching bag. I don't understand why every time I look up on my TV, Dakota's getting fucking knocked around like she's just not non-existent. I don't get that. I'm getting a little frustrated with that one. Like I said, Io Sky's phenomenal what she does. Bayley's phenomenal. She doesn't need another feud with Bianca because she can't take any more losses at this point. Like I said, Damage Control is a fucking joke at this point, so she can't afford any more losses. Like I said, good match. Rhea came out looking strong. Bianca looked strong. One random spot in the match was the handcuffs with Alexa Bliss and Nikki. I don't know if that was a botched bad time. I don't know what the hell that was, but it looked so it looked uncoordinated. It didn't look right. It looked quirky. It looked weird. Like she was trying to force her to handcuff. Like Nikki was trying to handcuff, I guess, Alexa to the cage, but it looked off, or the ropes. And then Alexa was trying to pull and just back and forth, and it was kind of wasted like good 3 minutes off the camera time. And that probably was the worst spot of the entire match. Like I said, Dakota got a couple of offensive moves in. For the most part, she did pretty damn good selling a lot of hits, as she also does so well because she's always a punching bag for some reason. But like I said, fun match. Just a good way to get the crowd hyping started. And Team Bianca gets out the W. I think Team Bayley should have won, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm done with this Damage Control shit. It just obviously is not going to work. So I'm done trying to preach for them to get wins. I give up at this point. So we're going to go to the next match, which was AJ Styles and Finn Balor. A phenomenal match. I feel like the crowd was really dead for some reason. They were dead throughout most of the show for some reason. I get it. It's a long show, but my God, if you're going to pay all that money, at least make some damn noise. it was phenomenal. There's really not much to say about these two. I think these are one of the two of the best people in the company. I think they're phenomenal what they do. No pun intended. Back and forth, back and forth. AJ ended up getting the win. I think that I did not know he was on a losing streak that long of pay-per-views. Then they said that's his first pay-per-view win in 3 years, so he needed that win bad. I think Finn, like I said in my prediction video, I said Finn should have won, but I mean it is what it is. AJ's got the dub. Finn still looks strong, so I guess that's a dub. The next match on the card, unfortunately, the absolute worst match of the night. Ronda versus Shotzi. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you how bad this match was. The match was so poorly executed. I was watching a pay-per-view with my girlfriend, and we both fell asleep during that match. We both literally fell asleep. I remember the match started and I was dozing off, and I woke up like damn near mid to end of the match, and I just remember Ronda just hitting a submission and winning. That's how boring that match was. I don't remember anything from the match. I didn't watch highlights. I don't intend to watch highlights. I don't like Ronda. She's boring as hell. I think Shotzi's pretty solid, but no, Ronda does not make anybody around her better. If you're going to be the fucking champion, you're supposed to make people around you look better. She sucks at what she does, and she's garbage. And I really, to this day, regret when I made my top 5 worst women list of all time. I regret her not putting her on my list. I would really switch her out with Jillian Hall on that list. I'm serious. Ronda sucks. She's not fun. She's not vocal. Her character work sucks. I don't know what they got going on with Shayna Baszler, but Shayna Baszler is pretty much carrying her sorry ass. Ronda sucks, man. It's not fun her being champion. And I know we're going down this Becky versus Ronda road again. I don't know why, because I don't want to see that again. It was already done in a triple threat match. I don't want to see it again in a one-on-one singles match. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it again. Please don't make me sit through it. I want to really skip this match and this topic because the match sucked. It was the worst. It was an F. I gave it an F rating. That's how bad the match was. Ronda fucking sucks. I don't like being rude or sound disrespectful, but Ronda sucks. I just wish she would just drop the title and just go away. You are so bad at what you do. No disrespect. I don't want to come off as a douchebag or anything, but she's so boring. Same character, same strut to the ring, same stupid gear, same stupid music. Nothing changes with her. And I feel bad for Shotzi because then she ended up looking stupid in the process because she's in this match. Somebody needs to take the title off her. I don't know who's gonna do it, but somebody gotta do it. They should have kept it on Liz the way we're going. But we're gonna skip this match. This match was garbage. So the next match on the card was the US title match, which I think was another banger. I was kind of surprised with the outcome. I wasn't expecting Austin Theory to win. My prediction was Seth Rollins to win. I think it was either Seth or Bobby. It was one of them. But I think my prediction was Seth. I think he should have kept it a little longer. He brought a lot of prestige back to the championship. It was fun to watch the US Open challenges that he was doing. You can't tell if he's a babyface or a heel because he does such a damn good job of what he does. He's just phenomenal. Like, he's great. Seth Rollins is probably one of the best of all time. Not currently, not previous, not past, all time. He's that damn good at what he does. He's legit. If you wanted to make a top 5 list of all time and you had Seth Rollins in there, I wouldn't even be mad at you. He's that good. He consistently makes every character he does better. There's never been a time I can see him and it's not like, this guy's phenomenal at what he does. His character, in-ring skills, mic skills, charisma. He flows, he oozes WWE superstar. He just has that charisma, that entertainment value that you need in a wrestler. He's got it all. So I was a little shocked that he didn't win, but Austin Theory winning, not really mad at it. I'm kind of pissed they took the Money in the Bank off him just to have him lose, then have him come back and win. I don't understand what sense that made, but in that case, you could have had him cash in on Seth and win it there. But at the end of the day, Austin Theory got the dub. I think it was a good match. Bobby Lashley once again looked strong as hell, as he should. He should never look weak. He's Bobby Lashley. Austin Theory looks kind of strong, but kind of weak. But at the same time, he got the dub. So he kind of looks strong. He got the dub. So he good. Seth is not going to hurt Seth in the long run losing. He's Seth fucking Rollins. He's good. He can be back in the world title scene in no time whenever the Roman decides to drop those titles. So how I feel about that match? I love this match. If I had to pick the best match on the card, it would probably be this one because all 3 of them are great with what they do. They all ooze they would be superstar, but Seth Rollins is on another planet, man. He's just on another different level. But yeah, I think this is probably the best match on the card, followed by the Finn match. Then I can say the women's War Games match, and then let's talk about the next match, where I think is probably the 4th best match, but the best story coming out of this. If I can clear my throat properly. and my camera can stay focused, let's talk about the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes with Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre War Games match. This match had so much storyline to it, and I'm just gonna skip the match. I don't want to talk about the match. Let's talk about the ending of the match. When Sami Zayn made his decision, He's thick and thin Bloodline. He screwed Kevin Owens over, which is kind of karma because Kevin Owens screwed him over a couple years ago. But I like the storyline to it. It's all gonna play itself out. But Kevin Owens got hit with a low blow by Sami Zayn when Sami Zayn made his decision, and he's going to stay a part of the Bloodline. I love this decision. I like the fact they're going to keep it going a little bit longer, add more suspense to it, because nobody expected this. I don't think anybody in the crowd expected him to hit him with a low blow. So it was a cool thing to see. I like it. The fans loved it. It was so good. The storytelling there was so good. It was absolutely perfect. There was no better other way to do it. Kevin Owens thought he had his friend back. Low blow. Roman's just there chilling, and then he got the 1, 2, 3 obviously, but then Jey Uso with the big hug. That hug, man. That if that doesn't symbolize this storyline and one, nothing will. Now going forward, I want to see how this is going to play out. I want to when it's eventually going to be a turn on Sami, but I can't wait to see it. This storyline is crazy. This is the best storyline we've had in WWE in God knows how long. So I'm enjoying it while we got it, because once the Bloodline ends, then I'm gonna have to figure out something new to fall for or over, I guess. But yeah, this story is great. Roman with the spirit of Kevin Owens after the low blow, absolutely perfect, spot on. The match was pretty solid. Couple blows, couple hits, couple spots. Had everything you need in this match. Just a typical all-out hell break loose match. Not really much else to say about this match though. The match wasn't like fantastic, but it was good storytelling. And I can't wait for Friday Night SmackDown just to see what they got going on. I'm not gonna hold that up too much longer. I think if I'm ranking the matches from best to worst, the Seth Rollins versus Riddle. Seth Rollins versus Theory versus Bobby Lashley will be 1. I would give Finn and AJ 2. I would give the women's War Games 3. I would give the men's War Games 4. And unfortunately, I have to rank the Ronda Rousey match. She's garbage. I'm gonna keep saying that she's garbage, but I had to rank her match, unfortunately. So she gets dead last. If I was up to me, if she wasn't even on the card, I would have been fine with them. I'm never gonna lie to you. We haven't had a Raw Women's Championship match since Clash of the Castles. I'm fine with Ronda not ever defending her title. She's ass. She's garbage. She's ass. She's not fun. She's fucking sucks. She needs to get off TV forever. And Triple H needs to find a way to take the title off her permanently. I don't give a damn for Charlotte. Get the title off of her ASAP. She's awful. Her title runs is dog shit. She's not fun. She's garbage. Get her off my TV screen. But this is your boy, Wrestling Geeks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the pay-per-view just as much as I did, especially the storytelling from the Bloodline. Can't wait for Friday, and I will see y'all then or in the next video.